Janine from Life is a Beach. And today with me I have Nicky and Tandi from the south of Joburg. And everybody always thinks that the south of Joburg is like Joburg. But when you're in Joburg, it's our tribe because we're from Joburg. And to us, it's always a beach. Doesn't matter whether it's a beach or a mountain. Joburg is the most awesome place to be. And I'm really so pleased that you guys feel the same. So Nicky, tell me a little bit about you and then we'll ask Tandi the same question.
Okay, so I run the business forum called SOJO, Business and Tourism. SOJO stands for the South of Johannesburg. I've been doing it for the last 25 years and I simply love what I do because, as you have said, people coming to the south actually feel that they can't come there because firstly, what is there to see and do, and secondly, is it safe and clean? And that's exactly what we focus on. Our core focus is to make sure that the south is safe and it's clean, and we're promoting our tourism business partners that we work together with. And I couldn't be more delighted to showcase what we have to the outside community, and we want to welcome everybody to the south. That's what I basically do for the last 25 years.
So tell me a little bit about you, Tandi.
So I am also very passionate about the South. There's so much beauty and so many things to discover, to do there. And so I love working with Nicky and helping SOJO get the message out. I'm in marketing, so that's where I come in. And we really love to showcase what there is to do in the South and the absolute beauty, the absolute amazing facilities that we have there as well.
So tell me a little bit about the South. So south of Joburg, I presume, is south of the city of Joburg.
That's right.
That's
Absolutely.
Considered south, hey?
Yes. So some people call it the deep south. We're not as far down as the deep south. I think that's going more towards the Vaal and Vereeniging area. So our south of Joburg is from the center city right down to where it becomes a Ekurhuleni and Alberton. And we have our big five in tourism business, such as Gold Reef City, Taba Eco Hotel, Mall of the South, the Johannesburg Expo Center, where the ranch show is going to be happening next week, and we invite everybody to come. We've got the F&B Stadium, and then of course 4 Racing, Turfentine Racecourse. Those are our big 5 tourism business, and then we have the 10 of the best business like De Beers, Anglo, and a huge list of corporate business as well as SMMEs that we support in the south. But yes, that's the south of Johannesburg. Basically, there is a lot to do. One of the highlights is the Klippersburg Nature Reserve that people don't know about. There's sunset hikes and sunrise hikes. Okay. So yes, the nature reserve has got a lot of opportunity that people don't know. It's a 680 hectare property, and it's got, I think, 300 odd bird species and a lovely buck to see, and the meerkats, and lots of nice animals, wildebeest as well, zebras, lots of awesome game for one to see. And our members support the activities that happen in the south of Joburg. We just want to bring everything together. When tourists come there, local and international, there's more to see and do when they come for events. That's what happens in the south.
That is so cool. I just love Joburg. I got married down there. I think we got married in Regent's Park Methodist Church, and my folks lived in Buffett View, and just very connected to the south. Because do you still have Lesotho land?
There is, yes.
It's on pause. Yeah. So they didn't run last year, but there are talks about bringing it back again. So
because that was just such fun.
Yes, so it moved to a new venue. And then obviously with COVID, it was put on pause.
Where did it move to?
Near the Eye of Africa Golf Estate, along that main road there.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Does Nasrec fall under the south of Joburg?
Yes, it does. So Nasrec is an area, and that's where the F&B Stadium is, as well as the Johannesburg
Correct.
Expo Center.
So what about some music? Are we going to be seeing some more Bruce Springsteens and Bon Jovis? But please no more Justin Bieber. Please.
We just had Imagine Dragons. I went to the Imagine Dragons show, and it was absolutely stunning. So yes, all those events, it's part of our job is to promote them, get people to know about them, and then what else to do after the event.
And do people also stay in the area? Because I think one of the big things is that traffic that goes, because they change all the traffic into a one-way or a two-way. They should actually make it a one-way when there's events on, because we kept trying to tell them, do it in one, let everybody go in the same direction, because then it doesn't, there isn't all that train smash.
Yes.
But at least if you're leaving the stadium at 12 o'clock at night and you know that your B&Bs come to fetch you, yes. I just think that's such a nice way to do it, because you're in the patch.
Yes. You're right there, exactly.
Yeah.
It's linking those opportunities. And what we've recently promoted as well is the Safe City concept, which is with the cameras, with the Vumacam smart cameras in the area. So already the F&B Stadium, the precinct itself, has got about 24 cameras watching the area. You feel completely safe coming in and out, and we're expanding that project into the Ormonde area where Gold City is, and then over to Klip River where Taba and the other key stakeholders are as well. So the south of Joburg is going to be
just
definitely
rocks.
the place to go.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, I must tell
we
you.
love
It's a
it.
hotel as well. I mean, most people don't know. It's got eco drives. It's got an amazing spa there in nature. So, you know, within an hour, you can go from the city and just feel like you've escaped into a completely different province. Meanwhile, you're just an hour
You're just
away.
in your patch.
It's got absolutely everything there. It's got a beautiful rooftop cocktail
But you also
bar.
got the best Portuguese restaurant. I mean, hello, there's LP.
The best.
I mean,
Yes.
seriously, it was a big, Rosettenville was a big Portuguese area because we always used to call it the Portuguese garden if your garden was cement.
Yes.
It was always known because in Rosettenville, where they sort of gathered, they always had these cement front gardens.
That's right. Yes. No? Well, La Parinia is still functioning. It's still a very popular restaurant
Very.
right there in Rosettenville.
Very
You say-
authentic experience, I think.
the people
No, I
still
think it's one of my
frequent,
favorite spots.
Absolutely.
And I wish they'd actually bring back I think it was a skating rink called Wembley. Was
Yes,
it?
the Wembley Stadium. So that now at the moment is a camp for the homeless people. During COVID, that's what they turned it into. Unfortunately, it would have been nice if it was like a ice skating rink.
Yeah,
There
because
are
that's what it was.
opportunities
And I
for
think
that.
Santarama
Santarama as well,
was
yes.
where they had all the little buildings.
Yes, the mini town.
Yeah.
Mini town, that's
Mini
right.
town, mini
And also
town.
the train museum, the transport museum is next to Wimmerpan.
That's it, yeah, right there. A lot of the places and the spaces as such have been unfortunately deteriorated, and they do belong to the city. So there's a lot of talk on revamping and bringing that activity.
Oh, that
back
would be
again.
so cool.
And something amazing, which most people don't even know, right next door to Gold Reef City is the Apartheid Museum. And
Yes.
they did a spectacular launch last year, reopening after COVID. And they are seeing huge numbers come through at the Apartheid Museum. And that's really, they've done amazing things with it. It's such a immersive experience.
Well, I
have to
think
go
also
to the
does the Oriental Plaza fall under the south of Joburg, or is that kind of more east? Because I have to try and remember where the border is, if you like.
So that's in Fordsburg, the Oriental.
Yeah,
Plaza
Fordsburg, yeah.
Fordsburg. Our focus doesn't go quite there. I think they've got their own forum that are well
Okay.
established within the Fordsburg area.
But it just kind of shows that if you leave the north and the west,
Exactly.
there's just so much
more.
to see.
Yeah. So that's what I like about keeping those corridors open, even into Soweto. We have that wonderful link with Soweto tourism and bringing business flow across. And
And how about the 5-star driving? Is that part of the south of Joburg?
Yes, the 5-star driving as well, but that has also closed down.
I know. All these iconic
Yes,
places.
yes,
Because
yeah.
now the world is kind of coming back to saying, why don't we have driving anymore?
Exactly.
You know, we really should go, because I think COVID taught us that we're not monogamous human beings. We want to be with other people.
Connected.
We social media is fine, but it's not social. And it doesn't encourage a total misconception. So people want to be in the presence of others. And that's why those kind of drive-in things should be making a comeback, because you're seeing real people, even the racing.
Yes.
Racing is more fun at the races.
We are so
it's so much
excited.
fun. Yes.
after that,
Yes.
after the business rescue, that they come back again now, and they've got events every day. If you don't know that, there's 3 times a week that they actually have racing for the public. Anyone can go and enjoy the day out at the
It's amazing.
at the races and have special charity events as well. So,
And how do people get hold of you guys?
well, my number is 082 481 8746. I'm available 24/7.
Website?
Basically, website is www.sojo.co.za. Am I right?
Yes.
Tandi manages all
It's
our
also
social media.
SOJO
and our
Business and
platforms.
Tourism, but it redirects from
From
sojo.co.za.
Yeah,
So that's
freshly
fine.
been revamped.
Yeah,
And we've got our
then-
Facebook.
Yeah, so that's SOJO Business Tourism, and also on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you guys in the south.
Awesome.
Our
Yay.
tribe.
Awesome.
I'm Janine from Life is a Beach.